Arrive in or arrive to? Answer to or for? Regret about? Avoid to do or avoid do? Discuss about? Do you sometimes feel unsure how to actually say correctly? Stick till the end of this video so you can check if you ever make any mistakes with prepositions, and in case you do, you will know how to avoid them. Hello everyone, I'm Olga. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will have a look at 8 most common mistakes English learners make because of prepositions. And in case you forgot, prepositions are those small words, but they play a big role in a sentence because they may completely change the meaning of a sentence. And those are in, on, at, of, from, for, with, without, and many other. So let's not waste our time and start right now. And the first mistake would be to say arrive to. For example, you may say, we arrived to the airport late at night, because we cannot actually use preposition to with the word arrive, for the reason that preposition to is used to talk about the movement. So we can go to some particular place, go to the airport, for example. We can drive to the airport, or we can drive to the city center. We can move to a city, for example, or we can move to a new flat. We can come to a place, but we do not arrive to a place. So with arrive, you should use either in or at. So you can say arrive in or arrive at. We use at for specific places, for example, a library, a restaurant, or someone's house, or the same airport. So you will say, we arrived at the airport late at night, for example. Or what time can you arrive at the shopping mall? And we use in for cities, countries, or other large areas. For example, the president arrived in Brussels yesterday morning. Or we arrived in Morocco early in the morning. So arrive at or arrive in. The next mistake, for example, the situation, you say, we should invite John and Jan to visit us. Could you call to them? Can you hear the mistake? We do not really need to use the preposition to with the word call or phone or text someone when we send a text message. So it will be just, could you call them? Could you phone them? Could you text them? Could you call me once you're free? Please call her once you arrive. Please text me once you arrive. Please phone me tomorrow. So you do not use preposition to, but you will use preposition to with the word write. So you technically write to someone. So write to me once you arrive. Write to her how you're going. Write to them, but call them, phone them, text them. Before we move on to the next mistake, I shall ask you to please give a like to this video in case you are enjoying it, so that it can spread to more people. I will really appreciate it. Thank you. The next mistake, number 3, is a little bit tricky one. Be attentive. So if you ask, for example, who can answer to my question? I heard it several times. That is not quite correct. We do not need to use preposition to in this case. We just answer something. Answer question, answer email, answer someone. So you will have to say, who can answer my question? Or I should answer this email ASAP. Can you answer me? I've asked you a question. However, there might be the case that you've heard answer to someone, for example, answer to me. So what is the difference? Answer to me and answer me. So there are two different meanings. Answer to me you will use in the situation when you are, for example, a team leader, or you're a manager, you're a boss, a director of some company or department, and you have your employees, you have your team members, so they answer to you, they follow your orders, they report to you. Or maybe you are an owner of a big house and you have servants, so they answer to you, they follow your orders. However, if we are talking of just answering the question, someone asked you and you answer them, that will be just answer me, answer them, answer him or her, because this is just the exchange of information. So when you just talk, you tell what you think, you deliver the information, you simply speak. So this is answer someone, answer me, answer you, answer them, and so on. But answer to someone means to report to them. Did you know it? Let me know in the comments below if this piece of information was new for you. Mistake number 4 from this list I've heard many times, and really this is sort of a serious mistake because there is a certain rule and we cannot break it. So for instance, you say, Jane is my best friend. I've known her from 10 years. Do you hear the mistake? So we cannot say from. 10 years is not a place, it cannot be from. So if we are talking about the period of time, the period of some number of years, it has to be for. So remember this present perfect and present perfect continuous, where we are supposed to use for and since. So we use for to talk about the period of time. You say for several days, for 10 years, for several months, for my whole life. And you use since to talk about some moment in the past. So some particular day or date or year, for example 2010, or some particular moment in the past which is understood. For instance, I've known her for 10 years, or I've known her since 2010. They've been married since graduation, moment in the past, or they've been married for 15 years, or it's been raining since Wednesday, but not from Wednesday. Okay, the next mistake which I often hear from my students or English learners, and the thing is that you know that you should not say so, I'm sure, but when we are emotional, when we try to speak fast, we are sometimes guilty of making this mistake. So let's just bring it here. I'm sure you know you shouldn't say so, but sometimes it happens. Let's just practice one more time. For example, you say, let's discuss about our plans. Where would you like to go next summer? Have you noticed the error? Exactly. We do not say discuss about something. It's really enough to say discuss something. We discuss our plans. We do not discuss about. We talk about. We speak about. We can tell about. But we discuss something. There is no about. So you have to say, let's discuss our plans. Or you may say, let's talk about our plans. We've discussed the possibility of buying a house. So we discussed what? The possibility. This article discusses how to invest money wisely, but not discusses about. The same happens with the word regret. Very often I hear English learners practicing speaking and they say regret about. The same thing, there is no about, we just regret something. Regret it. For instance, this Chanel purse was so expensive, I shouldn't have spent all my savings on it. Now I regret it. You do not say, now I regret about it. Now I regret it, meaning buying it. So you can either say, I regret it, or you can specify, you can say, I regret buying it. So gerund, but no about. There is no about. We regret any inconvenience caused by the delay. I don't regret moving to York. So, gerund, I don't regret moving. I don't regret it. I moved to New York. I don't regret it. I don't regret moving. The seventh mistake from this list is very simple. Let's not spend too much time on it. So it would be, for instance, Glenn is married with his sister's best friend. It has to be married to. We are married to someone. Glenn is married to his sister's best friend. Who is he married to? To whom is he married? Married to. And finally, mistake number 8 would be this one. For instance, you say, to sleep well, you should avoid to drink coffee after 3 p.m. Or sometimes I hear, you should avoid drink coffee after 3 p.m. So, if you have guessed, let me know in the comments below. Indeed, it has to be avoid drinking. So you remember that there are some words, the list of words, there are several of them in English, after which we need to use gerund. So gerund, this verb with ing, the ing form of the verb. So avoid drinking. And by the way, if you're not sure when to use gerund or infinitive or bare infinitive, you should check my next video. You can find the link in the description down below. So you really have to say, to sleep well, you should avoid drinking coffee after 3 p.m. We went early to avoid getting into traffic jams. Or you can say, we went early to avoid what? Just put a noun, traffic jams, to avoid traffic jams. Alright, those were 8 most common mistakes made with prepositions, or we can say because of prepositions. We really need to be very careful with them because they can tremendously change the meaning of the sentence. Please let me know in the comments below if you've ever made any of those mistakes and which ones do you think are the most common for you. And definitely let me know if you've never done any of those. If this video was helpful for you, please make sure to give it a like and share with anyone for whom it will be valuable as well. I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and hope to see you in my next videos. Until then, please take care and see you soon. Bye!